Hello and welcome back to the Filmverse. Excuse me, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today. I've got a head cold, so I'm going to do my best to get through this. But we have got a big show. We have got Oscars. The nominations are out. We're going to talk about them, some early predictions. Did anyone get snubbed? We're going to review the movie Bombshell. We're going to review Bad Boys for Life, and we are also going to talk about Morbius and the MCU. It's a big topic that's out there right now. We're going to discuss it here at the Filmverse Episode 3. So let's get right into this video now. Okay, so we are going to start off with the first topic of today's show, the Oscars. The 2020 nominations are out right now. Let's get into it, and we're going to start off with the big category. We're going to start off with the leading actor, the best performance of a leading actor. And the nominations so far this year have been, forgive me for some names, I may butcher some of these names because I don't know how to pronounce half of them. We've got Adam Driver for Marriage Story, Joaquin Phoenix for The Joker, Jonathan Pryce for The Two Popes, we've got Leonardo DiCaprio for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and we've also got Antonio Banderas in Pain and Glory. Now, I think that's a pretty fair list. I don't see any problems. I don't have any problems with them. I haven't seen The Two Popes or Pain and Glory, but I've seen the other ones. I think personally, Joaquin Phoenix, this is his. I think this is his to lose. I don't see anyone. I don't see Leonardo DiCaprio beating him out for it. Adam Driver, I thought was sensational Marriage Story. I haven't seen the other two, but I think the momentum is with Joaquin Phoenix. I think he's going to take it because he was absolutely superb in the Joker film. So my money's on Joaquin Phoenix. I think this is his. He won it, the Golden Globe or whatever it's called. He just won that for it. I think all the momentum is with him to win this award. So for me, I think Joaquin Phoenix is going to win for the Joker as the best lead actor. The supporting role for an actor in a movie. And we have got the nominations. Tom Hanks in A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, which I haven't seen yet, but it comes out here in Australia next week, which is when I'm hoping I'm going to go see it, so I'll get a bit more of that. We've got Anthony Hopkins in The Two Popes, Al Pacino and Joe Pesci for The Irishman, and we got Brad Pitt for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Look, I haven't seen Two Popes, but I heard Anthony Hopkins is really, really good at it, and he is one of the front runners for this award. Tom Hanks, I think, will be in there as well. I've heard some good things about that movie. I think the two for The Irishman are going to cancel each other out. I think they're going to cancel each other out. Brad Pitt, he's an outside shot for this as well. But I think just because it's hard, because I haven't seen the other ones yet. But at this point in time, I would not be shocked if Brad Pitt gets it, because he was phenomenal in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But something is telling me in the gut, from what I've heard, that it's either Tom Hanks or Anthony Hopkins. I think them two are the front runners, and it's going to be one of them two. That's what I've been hearing, is them two are the front runners. So I think one of them two is going to be the ones that are going to walk away with this award. Now we're moving to the performance by a lead actress. These are all the females that are in the lead. So we've got Kathy Bates in Richard Jewell, which I haven't seen. No, excuse me, that's the wrong one. That is supporting, you idiot. Anyway, so let's get back into this. Cynthia Erivo in Harriet, Scarlett Johansson in Marriage Story. Oh my god, I don't know how to say this one. Saoirse Ronan. I've probably butchered the shit out of that. Everyone in the comments is going to kill me for that. Oh, my ear's itchy. For Little Woman, I haven't seen that. Charlize Theron for Bombshell. And Renee Zellweger in Judy. Now, I haven't seen all these. Forgive me, I haven't seen all of them. I thought Scarlett Johansson was great in Marriage Story. I thought she was absolutely exceptional. I think, what's her name? Charlize Theron was absolutely fantastic in Bombshell as well. But what I've been hearing is Renee for Judy is probably the front runner at this point in time. That's what I've been hearing. She is the front runner, and yeah. So from what I've heard, she's going to be the front runner. I haven't seen all the movies to comment really on this one. but most people are saying Renee is the favourite. So, but again, I don't think anyone really... Did anyone really get snubbed? I don't really think anyone really got snubbed in that one. So, I'm happy with those. Now we move to supporting actress. We've got Kathy Bates for Richard Jewell, Laura Dern in Marriage Story, Scarlett Johansson in Jojo Rabbit, Florence Pugh in Little Woman, and Margot Robbie in Bombshell. Laura Dern, I think, is probably the favourite for this one. I thought she was really, really compelling and really good as the lawyer in Marriage Story, and I thought she brought a new dynamic to the film that was just taking it to another level. So I think she's the front runner. Margot Robbie was fantastic as well. So I mean, you could easily put Nicole Kidman in this for Bombshell as well, because she was great in it. So either her or Margot Robbie were always going to be in it. Scarlett Johansson, I heard she is phenomenal in Jojo Rabbit. But yeah, I think it's Laura Dern's. I think it's hers to lose. I think she's the front runner, and yeah, I mean, I'd be happy with that. Alright, so the best animated film of the year, this category is, we've got How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, I Lost My Body, Claws, Missing Link, and Toy Story 4. Not much in here. For me, this is Toy Story 4's to lose. Toy Story 4, I think, is the best animated film of the year. I don't see it losing this category. I think it's a shoo-in. I think this is the closest you're going to get to a guaranteed win. I think this is a 99.9% chance that Toy Story 4 walks away with this Oscar. I don't see anyone else beating him. I think it was a phenomenal film, and yeah, Toy Story 4 wins Best Animated for me. Cinematography. So we've got The Irishman, which is Rodrigo Prieto, Joker, Lawrence Sher, The Lighthouse, Jaron Baliski, I think it is, 1917, Roger Deakins, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Robert Richardson. Look, for me, there's only one winner here in cinematography, and that's, what's his name? Roger Deakins. For what he did in 1917 is absolutely phenomenal. That movie was fucking gorgeous. It was so gorgeous. The way it was shot, the way he was able to get the... Oh, it's just, the cinematography is unfucking real. The plane scene, how he was able to do that. He walks away with it. I don't even think it's a question. Like, the other ones are fantastic as well, but this was just... I think Roger Deakins walks away with this for 1917. Alright, we got the director nominations as well. So we've got The Irishman, Martin Scorsese. Joker, Todd Phillips. 1917, Sam Mendes, sorry. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for Quentin Tarantino. And Parasite, Bong Joon-ho. Joe. I probably butchered that. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I'm really sorry. But that's the nomination for directors. Look, I think there is so much momentum right now for 1917 that could push Sam to winning this. I don't think Tarantino wins this. I think that he's done better movies than this one. So I don't think he is. It's a tough one, but if I was a betting man, I'd put my money on Sam Mendes to win this. I think what he did, there's a lot of momentum behind 1917. I think he is going to win it. I think he's going to win it because that movie was fucking phenomenal. I think it was phenomenal as well, the way it was shot, the way he was directing it, the whole idea, everything that he did with that film. I think he walks away with it. And now we get to the final one I want to talk about, Best Picture. Who is the best film of the year? So the nominations are Ford vs Ferrari, The Irishman, we got Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Woman, Little Women, sorry, Marriage Story, 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Parasite. They are the nominations. Look, I don't think Once Upon a Time Hollywood should be in there. I don't think it should have. That to me was a bit of a, you know, it's just because of what the material in the movie is. that got it there. But for me, I personally don't think it should be nominated, but it is what it is. Look, was there really a movie that got snubbed this year? No, not... I mean, someone could probably make an argument, but I'm pretty happy with what's there. But for me, again, the momentum is just with 1917. It won an award for it at the Golden Globes or whatever it's called. I think 1917 walks away with it again. Look, I would love to see The Joker, because I think The Joker was the best film of the year. I would love to see The Joker walk away with it, but I just don't think. I think all the momentum is with 1917, and I think that's going to walk away with the Best Picture. I can't see any other outcome. So, that's my thoughts on the Oscar nominations. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on the Oscar nominations? I am very intrigued to hear everyone's opinions. And, yeah, so let me know in the comments, and we'll move to the next segment. Okay, so the next segment, we're going to do a movie review, which is going to be Bad Boys for Life. And let me tell you, let's start off with this. Watching the trailers for Bad Boys for Life, my hopes and expectations for this film were, why the fuck are you making a third one? Wow. No point. The trailers look fucking trash. They look terrible. They do not look good at all. Martin Lawrence is coming out of retirement to do this film. Is he going to be up to scratch? Is he going to be perfectly timing with his comedic timing again? Is he going to deliver properly? Is he still got it? Is him and Will Smith's chemistry still going to be there from the first two? The trailer suggested, no, that's not. This is not going to be a good film. I watched it, and let me tell you, this is the best Bad Boys film out of the trilogy. The story is better than all the other stories in the other ones. I thought this story was so good compared to the other one. Like, the way that they created this story and had you keep guessing what was going on. Like, wow, okay, wait, that's a curveball. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Like, you're just, every single time, you're re-evaluating what is going on. Like, you're like, wait a second. Wait, what? Okay, oh, now I get it. And I thought that was really, really good. Martin Lawrence, coming out of retirement to do this. I thought, does he still got it? Has he still got it? And he fucking does. This guy has still got, his comedic timing is perfect. It's on fucking point every single time. Oh, him and Will Smith together on screen is just so fucking good to watch. They are just, they bounce off each other so well. I was just sitting there and I'm like, I could watch fucking 3 hours of these two guys just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, constantly. They were friggin' hilarious. The timing was perfect. The way they talked and communicated, the chemistry was just on point. Absolutely on point. Which, like, I saw some guy said that Will Smith, Leonardo DiCaprio, and, like, Brad Pitt and that, their careers are on, like, the brink. They are, like, they should just retire now. They're going nowhere. They are just on the downhill. I'm sorry to that guy. So I'm sorry, but Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt both have another Oscar nominations. They're fine. Their career is fine. They are. Will Smith is fine as well. Like, he just did Aladdin, made $1 billion. He is a phenomenal. Gemini Man, yes, great. It wasn't that good, but his performance was good. And now in Bad Boys, he was good as well. So his career is fine. He is fine. But I thought, like, the action was good. I thought the action was good. Look, you're not having Michael Bay do the action. You don't have as much shaky cam or anything like that, which I sort of liked a bit more because, like, it was more focused and I could see what was going on. I was like, okay, we have two people in frame fighting each other. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. I thought that was cool. Look, the biggest surprising thing in this movie was heart. I didn't expect this movie to have so much fucking heart. It has a lot of heart in it. It makes you feel. Like, I had, like, little waters in my eye. Water coming down my face because of how much heart was in this film. And it hit me and I was like, fuck, I shouldn't be... This is a Bad Boys film. This shouldn't be doing this to me. That's the level it went to. For me, Bad Boys for Life, I absolutely fucking loved this film. I thought this film was really, really good. And it surprised the hell out of me. Because the trailers looked really bad and I thought this was a terrible idea. Thought Martin Lawrence wouldn't be good anymore. He's out. He's coming out of retirement to it, which I was totally wrong, and I'll put my hand up and say I was fucking wrong. I'm an idiot for ever doubting Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, and the Bad Boys franchise. So, there it is. Bad Boys for Life. Check it out. Let me know in the comments. Have you seen it? What did you think? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Was it a good idea? Do you want to see a fourth one? Who knows? They left it open for a fourth one, possibly? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you. Why am I saying that? Let's move to the next segment. Okay, and now we are on to the next segment, which is another movie review, Bombshell, which stars Charlize Theron, Nicole Kidman, and Margot Robbie. This is about the Fox incident that happened about sexual assault. Now, look, this was actually a really, I thoroughly did like this movie. I thought the performances are the strongest thing about this movie. The Charlize Theron is absolutely superb as Megyn Kelly. She is so good. She has a presence on screen, and you feel it the moment she's on screen. You're like captivated. You are entranced in her. You are just watching her, and you're just like, babe, I'm on the fucking journey with you now. Let's pull this fucking shit down. Let's do this. Let's pull Fox down. You're like that with her. Nicole Kidman's character. You are there. You're like with her. You feel like you need to be there to comfort her. You need to be there and be like, look, you know what? I'm with you. Let's do this. I'm with you as well. We need to stand up for this. Margot Robbie's character, you are sitting there and you are scared for her. You're like, no, don't do it, love. Please, no. And like, you're like, look, I understand you want to get up there, but at what cost? That it explored all those emotions, this film. Look, you also felt, look, I don't know what it's like to be sexually assaulted or sexually abused. I have no idea. But from watching this film, I got the feeling that we sometimes say, like, look, just say something. Like, just say up. It's not, this film addressed that and showed you that. It's not as easy to just come forth and do things. Especially when someone's in power, like Roger is, where they're in the power. They have all the assets. They have all the things behind them to destroy your career if you bring any of this information up. And you saw that through Charlize Theron's character, Megyn Kelly, at how she didn't want to risk her job to come out with other women and say it. But as you watch the movie and it progresses and you see that more women are coming forth about this, you start to see the relief on her face saying, look, you know what? There's more women coming out. I'm not alone. And I think that's the biggest thing you get out of this is, like, some people feel like they're so alone in these situations, and this film shows you're not alone. There's others around there that are willing to band together to destroy a common enemy, basically. And the way that she transforms, her character transforms from this, it's me, it's all about me, I need to get to where I want to get. It's just me. It's me against the world to, look, there's other women that need me. I'm the one with the power now. I'm the highest in this company. I'm the one that's got to step forward. If I step forward, more women come. I step forward with my power, I can do something. I can make a difference. And these women will follow. I can be that example. And you see that throughout this film. And it is so good. And you see it at the end with the three characters, the way that it's been taken care of and everything like that, and you see the reliefs on their face. I thoroughly thought Bombshell was good. I thought it was a powerful film. I think it's something we needed, and I can see why there's Oscar nominations for the actresses. They were phenomenal, and yeah, Bombshell for me, it's a watch. If you go watch it, just go watch it. I loved it. Let me know in the comments, did you love it, did you hate it, did you think it was good? I thoroughly enjoyed it. I am very interested to hear what everyone else says. And which brings us to the final topic. This is a topic that I've been discussing with people on Facebook, on Twitter, about. And I just can't deal with it anymore. Let's talk about it right here, right now. Morbius! The new trailer dropped for Morbius. Okay, people are now running stories with clickbait information that Morbius is in the MCU. People, I'm going to start with this. Anything that is from "we got this covered" is not true. They are clickbait, false information. Do not read their shit or anything. They are the biggest clickbait. But no, they got people thinking Morbius is the MCU. Okay, let's debunk this right here, right now. Look, is there a chance Morbius is in the MCU? Okay, there may be a slight chance, but it is like 1% chance that it is in the MCU. 1%. Where there is at least a 99% chance that it's not in the MCU, because I'm going to tell you right now. 1. In the trailer at the start, it says in association with Marvel. Now, if you watch the Far From Home trailer, Spider-Man Far From Home, it says Marvel Studios. Doesn't say in association with Marvel. Venom says in association with Marvel. Therefore, straight away, that tells me not in the MCU. Because all the MCU films, in their trailers and that, have Marvel Studios, because they own the rights. Morbius doesn't. It has the same as Venom. Therefore, that tells me straight away it is not in the MCU, but it is in the Venomverse, most likely. Which is what Sony are trying to build. Secondly, Disney do not own the rights to Spider-Man. They do not own the rights to Spider-Man characters. Morbius is a Spider-Man villain. He is part of the Spider-Man franchise. Therefore, they cannot make a film using Morbius in the MCU. Number 3. What does Kevin Feige and Disney get out of Sony, another company, making a film in their own movie universe? You let another company make a film and say, look, it's in your universe, is that okay? And you say, sure, and they make a fucking terrible film. That hurts your movie franchise. That hurts your universe. Why? Kevin Feige's not making any money out of it. Disney are not getting any money out of it. Why would you hand creativity of your own universe to another studio? That is not business. That is not how Kevin Feige runs the MCU. That's not how Disney runs the MCU or Marvel or their company. They don't just let outsiders make shit and just say, yeah, it's part of that. They don't do that. What was that? Was that 3 or 4? Whatever. The next one. Yes, the Vulture does appear by the looks of it. Michael Keaton's character looks like he appears at the end of this trailer. Okay, so what does that mean? Vulture's in the MCU because of Homecoming. Yes, granted, he is. However, Spider-Man has one movie, a solo movie, and an appearance on the deal that with Disney. From my understanding and my knowledge, Sony are going to run that out. And what they're going to do is they're going to pull Tom Holland's Spider-Man and the characters out of the MCU and put them in the Venomverse. That includes the Vulture, that includes Mysterio if he's still alive, that includes all of them. Look, you could make the argument, it's Vulture, he's in the MCU, but, you know, so therefore he has to be in the MCU because you can't have Michael Keaton playing the same character in both universes. Yes, you can. J.K. Simmons plays J.J. Jameson, plays him. He is in the same freaking, he's in the Tobey Maguire one and the MCU one. So does that mean Tom Holland's Spider-Man's connected with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man? No, it doesn't. You can still have two people play the same character. What Sony are going to do is they're going to pull them out. They're going to create Sinister Six with these characters and have Spider-Man, Tom Holland as Spider-Man in the Venomverse. That's what they're probably going to do. Now the next one. I mean, this just really boils my skin. I don't see why people think this is in the MCU. Morbius is not in the MCU. I just given you some good examples just there to why he's not going to be in there. Look, Spider-Man's going to get pulled. He's not going to be in the MCU forever. They're just going to finish with all the storylines and everything like that, and then boom, pull. And yes, you're going to be like, oh, but Spider-Man has an appearance with murder on it as well in the Morbius trailer. Yes, it does. But if you look closely, that actually looks like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man rather than the Tom Holland one. And yes, the murder could mean something to do with Far From Home. Yes, but that could be the whole thing with bringing him across. Sorry, my other camera just died. So what I was saying, yes, so you could, basically,
But, I mean, he's not Morbius. He's not in the MCU. Kevin Feige wouldn't allow another company to do it, let alone Bob Iger. So, Morbius is not going to be in the MCU. I'll be absolutely shocked if he is in the MCU. So, but, yeah, so that's basically everything you need to know. So, thank you for joining me for episode 3 of the Filmverse. I feel like crap right now. So yeah, make sure you've subscribed to Altex TV. Follow me on all social medias, that's below. Follow Instagram if you want extra content. I'm going to be pranking my son. That's right. I'm going to be pranking him with a pretty cool prank. So stay tuned to watch that as well. That'll be on Instagram. So thank you again for joining me. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on all the topics we talked about. And yeah, so have yourselves a lovely day, evening, wherever you're in the world. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.